What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back to talk about the Crusher of Heroes milestone, and we are going to analyze this event a little bit further. We have done the math in the past, but on top of the math and on top of the information we had on the blog post, now we have some offers in game that you can buy with power cores that might help out completing this event. I think this is going to be extremely important, especially because no new character will be released on the upcoming days throughout this event going on. So I think this is going to help you out quite a lot, and if you buy certain items, it might help you quite a lot to progress towards Apocalypse. So we're going to take a look at all that information, and as always, if you like information on these videos, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look first at the rewards we have available in this event, and this will be the event where we'll be able to unlock Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man is part of the Masters of Evil, and they are going to be required for a legendary character, and this is like the Apex Cosmic Crucible team, even better than the Unlimited X-Men, so it's going to be an important team for you to unlock. Now, on top of unlocking Absorbing Man, you also get a bunch of silver promotion credits, dark promotion credits. You also get the monthly item for Titania, and you also have a lot of Armory 16 orbs and Armory 17 orbs. So this is definitely something that you should not ignore because you have huge value here. On top of that, you also have Misty Gear, Gear T17 that you need for Apocalypse, and you also have a ton of ISO8 Blue level 4, which you also need for Apocalypse. You get like around 80% of what you need for one character alone, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal because that's going to save you weeks and weeks of progress. Okay, so how can you score for this event? You can score by completing raid battles. This one you can complete it fairly easy, and you can also score by playing in war, playing in Alliance Wars. Now keep in mind that if you cancel the battle, it will not count towards this progress, so keep that in mind. That's extremely important. And especially if you are on Zone 1, Zone 2 and Zone 3, you are not going to have like 2 Alliance Wars full in order to participate in this, so pay attention to that because that's going to be a big deal. Now, unlimited, you get unlimited points by spending power cores, and the maximum points you need is 94,000, so that's a big deal. Now, in the past we talked about this, and we talked about in case Kang the Conqueror is going to be released throughout this weekend, we are going to be able to double up in value by obtaining shards for Kang the Conqueror and also obtaining shards for Absorbing Man. That's not the case anymore, and that's a big deal because that means you are not going to be able to double up in value. At the same time, we have an event starting off tomorrow, the special offensive event, and we are going to talk about this event on a different video, but it's also important to take into consideration that in this specific event you need to spend power cores for campaign energy. So should you spend power cores in this specific event in order to complete the Crusher of Heroes? We are going to talk about that in another video because, yeah, once again, it's an important take that you need to take into consideration. So, as you can see, the rewards from this event are super juicy, but unfortunately, once again, we cannot double up in value because Scopely, they are watching my videos, they are watching all my live streams, and they are aware of all the exploits that I say because I always say them in advance, and this is why they are changing the blog post all the time and all the numbers and so on. It's actually getting pretty crazy because, yeah, I'm not part of the envoy program, but they are definitely watching all my videos because they changed everything that I mentioned a few days before. One of the things that I mentioned a few days before is that I said right away, as soon as the event drops, they are going to stop you from being able to use power cores to get shards for Absorbing Man, and it was instantly. As soon as the store refreshed, poof, the power cores option was gone, and now we have this one that we are not able to obtain shards for him. So this is going to be a big deal, Absorbing Man is the tank of the team, and he's gonna spawn with the taunt, and if he's not like big enough, he's gonna get destroyed turn 1. And honestly, do you want him to get destroyed turn 1? Of course not. So yeah, the more yellow stars and red stars you can get for him, the better. Okay, so now let's take a look at some very important topic. This was asked on my live stream yesterday. We had like over 100 people, 120 people or so, where we were discussing and analyzing the math of these specific events and see what is the most efficient offers for you to take into consideration in case you want to progress towards this event, which I greatly recommend. Once again, you have Gear Tier 17, you have ISO 8 level 4, you have dark promo credits, all the things that you need in order to unlock Apocalypse, in order to gear up Apocalypse, in order to gear up the Horseman characters, and in order to level up the Apocalypse and the Dormammu and all those other characters, the Horseman characters as well. So it's a big deal. Okay, so let's take a look at those offers. These are the offers that you can get with Power Cores. Now, you have these offers that give you milestone points. I'm very against this kind of milestone point offers. In my opinion, this is 100% scam. In my opinion, this is like cryptocurrency or the NFTs or something like that. You are just paying for literally nothing. You are just paying for milestone points, but if you are participating on a leaderboard, this gives you like zero value. It's just so dumb that yeah, it's nonsensical. Now, the offers for premium orbs, nonsensical, but sometimes you have offers for gold orbs and training orbs. That's something you should take into consideration depending on where you are, if you are like desperate or not. Rest are offers, of course not. These are extremely, it's like ridiculous the price of this one, so ignore those. Now let's talk about these offers that are way more interesting. These are the ones that are related with the event. So the tier 3, in my opinion, tier 3 ability materials, it's not something you should consider. Now, gold promo credits. Depending on where you are at the game right now, these gold promo credits might be interesting or not. Where I am at this point in the game, I have most of my characters at 5 yellow stars. The characters that matter, they are 6 red stars already, 5 red stars, 6 red stars already. And taking a character from 6 to 7, it's quite expensive. There are only very few characters that deserve going to 6 to 7, and I already have those characters at 7, so this value for the gold promotion credits is not for me. And if you analyze the price of the power cores, you can see power cores right here, 3,000 power cores, that's going to be around $40. And in my opinion, it's not worth it. You have offers right now in the game for $20 that gives you the same amount of gold promo credits. So why would you buy something more expensive that, like, it doesn't make sense. You can buy 30 here, $20, so why would you spend $40 worth of power cores on this? It's just better to buy this one instead, right? Okay, so that should make sense. Okay, so now let's take a look at the offer, at the other offers that you should take into consideration. So this one, the ratio, it doesn't make sense, it's just too expensive. Silver promo credits, no, absolutely not. You can get silver promo credits every day for free, so ignore those. Now, 4 red star orbs for 1,200 power cores. That seems like it's a good deal because this one is like 900 power cores, so it's like 50% less, but it's still extremely expensive, it's still nonsensical, and it's still definitely you should not consider. Now, this one is a different story. So they are selling 300,000 ISO 8 blue level 4 for $50. They are selling 300,000 for $50, and 2,400 power cores, it's around $25, $30, around that. So you are getting similar amount of ISO 8 blue for not 50%, it's not 50% discount, it's like 35% discount, 40% discount, so in that range is actually pretty decent. And you get this directly, like this is your limiting factor in order to unlock Apocalypse. This is what you need in order to unlock Apocalypse. Gear T16, ISO 8 Blue level 4. So this is gonna be a big deal, big deal. So this is something we are gonna keep an eye on in order to take into consideration. Now we have titanium orbs, and you can get one orb for 900 power cores. Like this is pretty much ridiculous. You can get a jackpot of 100 shards, but let's be honest, that's like very low percentage chance. And yeah, I mean, if you have nothing else where to spend power cores, I guess maybe. If you already have all the requirements in order to unlock Apocalypse, maybe, sure, you should take this into consideration. But this is probably one of the last options. Then we have these Crusher of Heroes Gear T16 orbs for 250 power cores. And then we have this one, 600 power cores for 2 Gear T17 orbs. This is another requirement for Apocalypse, but this is for the big Apocalypse. Big Apocalypse requires Gear T17 and ISO 8 Blue level 5. But the biggest problem with this is that it has RNG. So there are 5 types of elements you can get: Mutant, Mystic, Skill, Tech, and Bio. So you could get for the characters you need, or you could get not for the characters you need. So in my opinion, this is, it's not terrible, the value is there, but because it's RNG based, I cannot recommend this one. And then we have the character shards for Absorbing Man directly, and I only recommend these if you are about to get the next yellow star. If it's going to guarantee your next yellow star, then yes, this is something you should consider. And that's it. Those are all the additional offers that you should take into consideration. So in my opinion, what should you buy? You should buy the ones that progress you towards Apocalypse, and the one that gives the most guaranteed value, especially if you are on a low level of Cosmic Crucible, it's going to be this offer. And I'm going to buy this offer myself, and you can buy this throughout the 4 days of the event. So you can buy up to 1 million ISO 8 Blue level 4 if you have the power cores, which is decent value. And once again, that's going to progress you a lot towards Apocalypse, which is great. Okay, so this one is my top pick in terms of value. Then my second top pick is going to be the Gear T17, because it will also progress you towards Apocalypse. And then you can get this one for Titania. Overall, this is like the average shards is like 8 or 9, so it's like, it's not amazing, but it's not the worst, and maybe you can get lucky and get a jackpot. But once again, like, this is like the third option. Beyond that, we just have this one, and once again, this one is last resource in case you need like the last shards in order for you to unlock the character. And you can see, you can do the calculations, how many power cores you're going to spend and how many shards you're going to be able to obtain for Absorbing Man. So with my calculations, I'm not going to need to buy this offer. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet really quick just to finalize the numbers. So you can see we have the amount of points that we are getting from playing in raids. These points are limited. Then we have the points we get from participating in Alliance Wars, 14 attacks throughout the week. That's going to give you 28,000 points. And then everything else beyond that is to come from power cores. And you can see right here, if you buy this offer 2 times, then you're gonna get a big chunk of points, but it's still not enough. So you probably have to buy 3 times. And yeah, it's pricey, yes, for sure it's gonna be pricey, but you are progressing your account towards multiple goals. You are progressing your account towards the Absorbing Man, Masters of Evil, the upcoming legendary character, and being top of the meta in Cosmic Crucible. You're also progressing your account towards unlocking Baby Apocalypse and also the Big Apocalypse. So this is going to be a huge investment in terms of power cores. We are talking about over 8,000 power cores, but at the same time, you can double up or triple up or quadruple up in terms of progressing towards your account, even if you are not doubling up with like unlocking Kang the Conqueror or Moonstone or whatever. Even if you are not spending your power cores on new characters, you are still taking your account further with this event. So I'm gonna take my own advice and I'm gonna buy these. There we go. So 2400 power cores or 2400 power cores. There we go. And tomorrow we'll come back for more. And in case that offer will no longer be available, then I will take the Gear T17 or the other suggestions I made before. So let's get all that additional ISO 8 blue level 4 and all those dark promo credits, and that's amazing because now I'm so much closer of getting one of my horseman characters to 700 stars, or Dormammu, or in the future to get Apocalypse. So that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. The best offers you can take to complete the Crusher of Hero event. So if you found the information on this video helpful, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.